Cinders, you shall go to the ball.
Every bride dreams of the perfect wedding day.
Princess Day.
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
But some take it to extremes. Meet the brides who will stop at nothing to get what they want.
If I can't find the perfect dress, there just won't be a wedding.
Tutu skirt.
No, very.
No matter what it takes.
It looks lovely. I look like a £10 hugger.
Or what it costs.
I don't actually know how much we've spent.
You know when you just feel like you're doing so much stuff and like trying to hold everything together.
And heaven help anyone who gets in the way.
That bridesmaid is no longer coming to my wedding.
Don't drink anymore. Don't drink anymore.
I'm gonna be sick.
You have got my rings, haven't you? I want to kill her.
If you were like that at the end of the aisle, I will not walk down it.
That bitch needs to die.
This week, one bride is determined to keep her wedding a complete secret, even on the big day.
I've got something to tell you.
You're getting married.
I'm getting married.
And another bride isn't sure that her intended will actually be there.
I've got to go back to work tomorrow. I should be back in time, I think.
In Inverness, 31-year-old Jade and 33-year-old Mark first met aged 15, but after an initial romance, they lost touch.
We didn't see each other for 12 years. And it was strange because Inverness is a small town. We never bumped into each other on a night out or anything, and then it was just that Sunday. Yeah, we bumped into each other and then it all escalated from there.
They've been back together for the last 2 years, and on a recent Loch Ness cruise, Mark decided to make his move.
Boat stops at Urquhart Castle. She thought she was in the Titanic and she decided to do I'm King of the World bit from the film. And then when she turned around, I was down on my knee and asked her to marry me.
I was the queen of the world that day.
I know.
With the matter settled, all they needed to do was book a date, when Lady Fortune smiled on Jade.
So the secret wedding came about because Jade won a competition to have bog bane for a charity event, and we just ended up spinning a wedding into it as well, as you do.
Are you excited for Saturday?
Yeah, I'm really excited.
How's the plans going?
Good, I think I'm all organised, so hopefully none of my models let me down. If not, I can't have a fashion show with the models.
And you're keeping it very secretive.
Oh, I know, no, I can't reveal anything.
Oh, no.
I got big surprises. Everyone's going to love it.
On her big day, she wants her guests to think they're attending a fashion show.
If everything goes to plan and everyone turns up where they're meant to be, I reckon it's going to be pretty awesome.
But keeping her wedding secret in a small town like Inverness won't be easy. So far, only the family and the venue know the truth.
Our family members do know that we are getting married. We needed to tell them to get a little bit of help. But like my bridesmaids and our close friends, they have no idea.
Workshop manager Fiancé Mark is the opposite of his intended. He's organised.
She's just very scatty as opposed to me. I'm very organised in everything that I do.
I'm kind of like a Tasmanian devil. I just kind of like go, whoo,
Just leaves
and just leave everything at my feet.
Trail of distraction wherever she goes.
Chaotic Jade has just 6 weeks to organise a fashion show and a wedding, which means stress and lots of it.
I would like to say I'm not a bridezilla, but I haven't even had the chance to be a bridezilla, so what kind of bride am I? Crazy bride?
Jade hasn't decided on a wedding hairstyle yet, so fellow hairdresser and sister Lynn has been drafted in.
People normally have their hair trial 6 months before, Jade.
I know. Not me, I'm 6 days.
Oh, what I think we should do is have it over to the side, like spray it down and set it.
It's so hard trying to keep it a secret, isn't it?
Oh, I am struggling, but I think I've got everybody off the wedding park now, at last. Even try to keep it from the kids. That's even harder, because I don't like lying to them.
I think this is the hardest week now coming up, trying to keep my stress levels down.
You're going to go for a spa in the morning?
Could do.
No, you won't, because you'll be helping me get organised for the fashion show.
After much primping and puffing, the Amy Winehouse look is the clear favourite.
You ready for a look?
Yeah.
So...
Love it.
I think that looks fab.
Yeah. You're amazing.
You're mental.
In Plymouth, Devon, 24-year-old Christy and 22-year-old Jake have only been together for 2 years. But that's been long enough for them to decide that they want to spend from here to eternity together.
The first time we met was in a bar, and I didn't like Jake at first.
No.
Because I called him cocky.
Yeah, I don't know why. We were doing handstands against glass. And Christy's best friend, funnily enough, went to school with me. So we decided that we'd all go out one night, and then that's when I met Christy.
Their only problem is that Jake has another mistress, the sea.
My jobs, it didn't make things difficult, but obviously you have a commitment to the Navy as well, as your family, as everyone in the Navy does. So they, people understand that. And
but we do have wedding insurance, don't we?
We do have wedding insurance, yeah, just in case anything happens or I end up going anywhere. Or...
The Navy is your mistress.
Yeah. A good one as well, yeah.
Jake even chose a briny location to propose to Christy.
I said, we'll go. Said to her, let's go Wembley Beach, yeah, it's a nice beach, let's go to this beach. So we went up this hill, and it was really muddy, and then a dog jumped on both of us and got us all muddy. And she was like, I want to go home, this is crap. So then we walked back to the car park, went up the hill up the road from the car park, a bench, kind of like a sort of like rustic sort of bench, and I proposed to her on that bench, but it was kind of...
Well, you didn't really... You just sort of
got
a box out,
yeah.
Put it on the table, and pushed it at me. And I was like, oh, okay. And then he was just sat there looking at me.
I was like, will you marry me then?
Jake's career in the Navy means that there's a shadow of doubt hanging over their wedding plans.
There could be a possibility of me being called up 24 hours before my wedding. Obviously, being in the armed forces, that is something that could happen. Hopefully that doesn't.
And all this means that Christy won't know till the last minute whether her wedding day will actually be her wedding day.
I would be horrendously beyond mad. I don't even know if there's a word for how mad I would be if he wasn't there, if he couldn't come. That's the chance, I suppose.
In the south of England, Christy and Jake only have a modest £4,000 budget to play with for their wedding. And that means finding all kinds of ways to save money.
We could have just paid for it.
I want to pay for it. Trying to save money.
Never mind, we'll do them by hand.
Budget. Remember?
The budget could have stretched for this, though.
Trace it first. Oh, my God.
Oh, I can still trace it now. And this is why I got kicked out of art at school.
Do it properly.
I am doing it properly.
He tries, which is the main thing.
If the wedding plan was left to me, the wedding would just be awful.
Oh, my God.
Oh, I'm using the wrong pencil. Never mind.
Why are you doing it on the heart? You'll put an indent in it.
Oh, right. Jesus. Christy's got her ideas of what she wants, and it's easy to wind her up when she's so particular about something. That's my job, wind her up. Do you want me to go?
Yeah. Get out.
Okay.
But even the best laid plans of mice and men can go astray. And with only 16 days to the wedding, Jake has some bad news.
I've got to go back to work tomorrow. I should be back in time for the wedding.
I'll try.
I think everyone finds their own different way of dealing with it. Obviously, she doesn't like me going away, but you kind of learn to live with and without, and when you get with someone in the forces, understand that's kind of their job. You worried? A little bit.
Yeah, I won't sleep before.
Don't worry about it too much. I know you will.
I am quite nervous that he's got to go back to work, but I'm pretty sure he'll be there on the day.
You want to go?
Scottish hairdresser Jade is planning a secret wedding. The guests all think they're attending a fashion show, which means that she can't share any of the organisation. It's only a few days till Jade and Mark will be saying I do. Whilst fiancé Mark plugs away at the day job, Jade is organising everything alone. But keeping secrets in a small town is proving tough.
I think my stress levels are getting high.
Right.
I can't believe we're getting married in 5 days.
I know, it's crazy. Another couple of days, and I'll be a nervous wreck.
I'm starting to feel the stress now. Just the last couple of days of getting married, it being a surprise, getting the fashion show organised, make sure the music, the lighting, we'll just wing it.
There she is!
Hello,
Hi!
guys.
We're
Hey,
so
Violet.
excited.
So excited.
Despite the huge to-do list, Jade has got one thing sorted, her dress. So far, it's been hidden in a wardrobe, but Jade can't contain herself a moment longer.
She's gonna be like a princess. Yeah, like a princess. Wow.
Sister Lynn and niece Violet have been invited for a sneak preview.
So excited! Yeah! We're the first to ever see it. She went off and got it all by herself. So, yeah, we're really honoured. Oh my God. Oh, wow.
You like it, Violet?
Wow. Oh, it's absolutely stunning, Jade. Oh my God. Isn't it beautiful, Violet?
You look like a princess.
Oh, wow. I just couldn't even imagine it would even be that beautiful.
I know, neither did I.
Wait till Mum sees you.
I know. I can't wait for it.
Wait till Mark sees you.
I'm just counting down the days just so I can tell everyone, then they'll understand why I've been a bit distant and trying to keep it a secret.
Despite Jade telling all her guests that they're attending a fashion show, suspicions are emerging.
Are you looking forward to the fashion show?
Yeah.
Oh, you'll be a superstar. Just remember, you don't walk, you strap.
Me and the other girls were talking. This fashion show is probably not just us going up and down the catwalk. There's probably something else up her sleeve that is ridiculous. We have to be there at 10 o'clock. Jade will definitely have a glass of champagne in her hand by then. Maybe 9 when she first wakes up, I don't know. Any clues on your other surprises?
Nope.
Are you allowed to tell me yet?
Not giving anything away. I think the models think there's going to be someone famous there. There's quite a few people think I'm pregnant. I drink too much Bollinger for that, so I feel like there's not a chance she's pregnant.
Yeah, I'm only doing this fashion show because of you.
I totally love you for it. I know it's a bit out of your comfort zone, but you'll smash it.
Well, I'm not so nervous about the fashion show, it's what else there is in store.
I'm saying nothing. My lips are sealed.
In Plymouth, Jake's kit is packed and he's ready to roll. But with just 2 weeks to the big day, there's a real risk Jake will be spending his wedding night with some burly midshipman rather than his young princess.
It is quite hard saying goodbye to him. Obviously, when he goes away for longer, it's a bit harder.
Right then. Bye, lovely.
Oh, yeah. He needs to be back for the wedding. I don't even want to think about it. He will be back.
See you soon, okay?
Bye. Love you.
Love you too.
Fortunately for Christy, her Grand Jo has seen it all before.
Oh, I think she coped very well, really. With everything. Everything. Yeah.
You have to cope. You've got no choice with it. But you know about that, don't you?
I do.
The granddad.
Yeah, yeah. We've been in the services for years, so we know what it's like. I used to call my husband a mushroom man because he was always underground somewhere.
Christy has 6 bridesmaids, but after being sent for alterations, stepsister Becky's dress hasn't reappeared.
These are the dresses that we have got. We've got 5 of them. We need 6.
If the dress can't be found, then the unlucky Becky is facing a humbling demotion to that of mere guest.
Your dress, they haven't got back to me. I've been waiting for days. I'm getting quite anxious about it. If we can't get a dress, then she can't be a bridesmaid, which is sad.
But Christy has one answer to that. No one puts Becky in the corner.
So I was ringing and ringing and ringing, and they didn't answer. And then all of a sudden the other night, they said, oh, we'll send it to you. But I've said, obviously, don't send it, because it won't get here, so we're going to have to go and get it. Right, OK. If they don't answer, we're going to kick the door down and get it.
It's time to track that garment down.
I'm a bit nervous that these people aren't going to be there, but I'm feeling positive. We're going to get this dress. I'm just a bit scared that they actually won't answer the door. Definitely don't need this dress the day before, but it's here, so we'll just deal with it somehow.
After an hour's journey into darkest Somerset, like a bloodhound, Christy has scented her prey.
Okay. Actually, we sent it on the 12th of December. Yeah. But for some reason, I'm not sure if the... Yeah. Has it been sent back to us?
It's gone back to my house. That's gone to my old house, that's why.
We got that dress on our record, that's why.
Oh, okay. That's because that's where the other ones went.
Oh.
Sorry. Thank you.
Yes, no problem.
You saved my life. Finally.
Finally, we sorted.
Thank you. That's another tick down. I've got about 20 more to go.
One of Christy's other money-saving ideas was to buy a second-hand dress on eBay. So far, so good, until she tried it on.
This dress ripped. You know, at the bottom of it, where it laces up, it ripped.
Jesus.
It's really bad, isn't
It
it?
is, actually. I didn't realise it was that bad.
Quite shocking, actually, considering she bought it nearly brand new, and it shouldn't have ripped at all.
How did it happen?
Well, I was seeing if I could step into it, because if I pull it over my head, it's going to pull all my hair out. And I got it to, like, not even high up, it was just on my knees, and I just had this rip. My ass is too fat, to be honest.
But Granny's only function isn't just tea and sympathy. She and Grandad have dug deep to mount a rescue mission.
That's stunning. That's completely different. I know. I don't really know why I bought that one. But I can't sit down. Oh. So there's always a problem somewhere. But at least I got one. Grandad got it for me. I prefer this one. Yeah. Kind of a blessing in disguise that it's actually happened. I did tell her in the first place not to buy a dress from eBay, but Christy being Christy thinks she knows best.
It's time for the big reveal.
Oh my God. That's stunning. I keep standing on it because I haven't got my heels on. That's really nice. Grandma took me to get this like the day after the other one ripped. She's amazing. She didn't do it. I wouldn't have one. There you go. I'd probably have to like sew that one up myself and just deal with it. God, I know. Good old grandma. It does it really nice.
Meanwhile, 640 miles away in Inverness, Jade's fashion show / secret wedding is also getting closer.
Yeah, I feel it's stressful. I'm organising a fashion show and a wedding at the same time. I'm trying to hide it from people, trying to get all these little pieces done. Keeping it all to myself is quite hard.
Wedding venue manager Joe has the unenviable task of making Jade's dream a reality.
Thanks so much.
That's okay. How are you feeling? 5 days to
Yeah,
go.
I'm a bit excited, nervous. I'm just can't wait for Saturday now. I just want it to be here.
A surprise wedding is, it's a really bold step because you've got people with huge expectations. So family and friends usually have had 6 months to think about these things. For her to have done it this way, she's really brave.
But will the reality of the venue match Jade's fantasy?
Oh, love it.
For say we set up for 100.
100, yeah.
On those glass doors, we'll put something over them so no one can see in this room.
Oh, yes, okay.
They don't really get a feel that anything is happening other than
yeah,
the fashion show.
Yes.
And even if someone does look in here, they're not going to know it's anything
that's
other
right.
than that.
Yeah, I love it.
It will be great. It will be fantastic. I just really want it to be exactly what she wants. My only concern is that because we're down to 5 days now, that there's going to be little things that she'll think back on or look back on and wonder, should I have done it that way? Because she hasn't had that thinking time. Have you managed to keep it a secret?
Oh, it's so hard. My bridesmaids are kind of like, you are getting married, aren't you? And but they don't know. So I'm not telling them till Saturday morning. So we're coming here about 10 o'clock. It's just going to be amazing. I cannot wait.
Stressful though.
Yeah.
So, I mean, to have managed to cram it into such a short space of
6
time,
weeks.
the organisation,
Yeah.
that was some feat.
I think now, I don't think I would have liked to had another year to wait. I think 6 weeks is 6 to 8 weeks. Just do it. I possibly could start crying any minute, but I'm not going to. No time for long decision making. Just go for it. Live on the wild side.
It's the day before Jake and Christy's wedding, and in their infinite kindness, Her Majesty's Navy have smiled on this young couple's plight and wrenched Jake away from the bosom of his shipmates and sent him straight back home again.
I'm really excited. Jake's going to be back for the wedding now. I'm very relieved that he's going to be here, because it would have been a bit awkward if he wasn't. Where is he walking? Is he actually walking from Scotland?
Hello, are you all right?
Missing bridesmaid's dress sorted, replacement wedding dress sorted, and finally, husband-to-be also sorted. Like every blushing bride-to-be, Christy wants to hide her natural beauty under a layer of foundation. But her first attempt didn't entirely go to plan.
My first makeup trial, it didn't really go how I wanted it at all. My makeup was too much and it wasn't how I wanted to look at all. It didn't match my face, the colour, or I didn't like it in the end.
To avoid a repeat performance, Christy has enlisted the help of a very special advisor.
My grandma will be coming with me to my second trial, and if she doesn't like it, then she'll let me know and she'll let the makeup artist know and tell them to change it. This was my old trial, which was not good. I don't think they really listened.
No?
No. I felt like Tin Man.
It was just a bit too much. Not like this. This is more natural, really.
I don't want to walk down the aisle and Jake could be like, who the heck is that?
Yeah.
Don't worry, Christy. Much too soon to worry about that. But what is Grandma's final verdict?
What do I think?
Natural.
I think she's beautiful, my granddaughter, even without makeup. But I'm biased.
With Jake away enjoying the company of other salty seamen so often, Christy is having to adjust to a new way of life.
He didn't want to get married at first, like he was completely against it.
Really? Well, he's got to now, isn't he?
He went to sea.
Yeah.
Because I can't speak to him at all when he's
Can you
gone.
not?
No, he's on a submarine, so he just...
Oh, God.
He's gone. He can't talk to them or anything like that. And then he said when he got back, he wasn't expecting me to still be there.
Oh.
Could you make me up to look like that?
Jake will like this. And if he doesn't, I don't care. Because I like it.
All brides want the perfect wedding day.
I wouldn't do this to me right now because I'm going to cry.
No matter what it takes, no matter what it costs.
We won't have enough seating for dinner for 100 people, so some people won't be staying.
Don't worry. And when the pressure is on, all bets are off.
I think stop eating! I said you could have some.
It's the day before Christy and Jake are due to be hitched, and the last job on the list is to decorate the venue. Sadly, the course of true love never runs smooth. It's only taken Jake a few hours back home to annoy Christy, leaving her to try and organise things alone.
I wouldn't do this to me right now because I'm going to cry, because Jake's been an asshole. I just can't do it right now. I'll do it in a minute.
I actually don't have a clue right now. I think she just needs a couple more minutes to contain herself and then she'll be all right. But she's just a bit stressed.
Luckily, best friend Jamie is on hand to be shouted at.
We've done this the wrong way, Jamie. Jake's meant to be this side and I'm meant to be that side. So we've done the whole thing wrong. Because I can't put Mrs. and Mr. Jamie, right, come here. Stop eating! I said you could have some. Oh, this doesn't help that they all fell out. I don't have all of them.
Who are you missing?
Me and Jake. Unless I just didn't do us one.
Maybe you didn't because you don't need one.
Maybe I forgot. Where's Ali's? I haven't done one for Ali.
It's because you're a douchebag.
I know.
Jamie's patience and kindness eventually help soothe troubled brows.
Just want to get married.
Gower.
Those cutlery will be gone.
She's doing all right. Can't wait to eat her tomorrow.
I'd rather it was.
Tables set, all shipshape, and time for a treat. An inspection of the soon-to-be bridal suite.
I feel like a princess. Look at it. Oh, it'll do.
What do you mean it'll do?
Oh, heaven. I'm so
I can't wait to go to sleep.
I can't really feel it yet. I'm not nervous, I haven't got butterflies yet. I think I'm just overtired. But I'm just relieved that it's all done now. Happy. It's a bit insane, isn't it? I don't know.
Today, Jade and Mark's plans to stage a secret wedding will either succeed triumphantly or fail dismally. And keeping the townsfolk's suspicions to a minimum meant only picking up everything at the last possible minute.
So we've got 3 outfits. Are you going to be trying them on today, or?
No, not quite.
No?
They don't know it's a wedding, it's a surprise.
Oh, really? Try them on at home?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine, no problem at all.
Yeah.
Surprise wedding.
Yeah, we're doing like a fashion show with it.
That's exciting. Congratulations.
Cheers, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
So we've got kilts for the wee ones and the best man as well, but I'm a bit worried that they're not going to fit. So if they don't fit, we've got an hour and a half to come up with a master plan to get them to wear something.
Yeah, I'm a bit worried. Here's hoping they fit. If not, we'll just have to cross that bridge when we get to it.
And last job of the day is checking the flowers.
Hi, Julia.
Oh, so excited. How's it all going?
Yeah, really good. It's all falling to
Is it?
falling in plan.
Still a secret?
Still a secret. It's getting so hard to keep.
So everything's organised from our point of view.
I can't wait to tell my bridesmaids. Like, I'm just going to hand them an invitation.
Absolutely nobody knows.
In the morning. I'm just going to hand them the invite. I'm going to write a special message for each of them.
So we're going to use these beautiful garden roses for your wedding bouquet. And we're going to have it
Gorgeous.
very abundant and
I
flowing.
cannot
I'm so excited to see this. It's going to look beautiful. It's going to be incredible. Obviously, because Jade's having her secret wedding here in the Highlands of Scotland, it's almost impossible to keep a secret just because everyone seems to know everybody. So we're going to have to properly smuggle these flowers in the back door because I think that will give the game away. So yeah, I can't wait for my secret mission.
Okay, thanks now. Bye.
Bye-bye.
It's the morning of Jade and Mark's wedding, and with the clock already ticking, Jade's starting the day as she means to go on.
Don't forget Bollinger. Oh, it's going to be a long day.
Apart from a small circle of friends and family who are in the know, Jade's bridesmaids have no idea they're soon to be, well, bridesmaids. But they can't be left in the dark any longer.
So, I've got something to tell you.
No, you're getting married.
I'm getting married.
That's
all we need to know. So yeah, this is what we're doing.
Right, let's crack up the bubbly.
Yes!
Amazing.
So we're just gonna...
Everyone's shaking.
I know, I'm the same. Jenna, Christy, it's. Jenna, I think this is yours.
These are gorgeous.
Wait.
This is exciting.
So, auction stations, because we've got 14 more. We've got us, we're all getting our hair and makeup done. So guests arrive 3:45. Fashion show starts at 4. That'll be on for about 45 minutes, an hour. And then I'm going to come back and get organised, get my dress and all that on. Hopefully by that time Mark arrives. So once you've finished the fashion show, come back, get changed in your dresses. We use you up with your hair.
Champagne. And Mark, does he know what's happening?
Yes.
Cool. Let's cheers. Cheers.
Right, let's go and get auction stations because we don't have that much time to get ready.
Cheers, girls.
So far, so good. I think maybe I should slow down on the champagne, but I'm definitely not going to slow down. I love drinking champagne, especially on my wedding day. Even going to get drunk because it's just such a buzz.
Back down south, champagne producers are also rubbing their hands in glee.
Champagne in your hand, right, Jake?
In a couple of hours, Christy and her seafaring soulmate Jake are due to tie some sort of knot or another.
Lick that off the floor, that's a waste. I'm okay today. I'm quite calm, to be honest. I'm a lot calmer than I thought I would be.
With the bride seemingly content, what about the bridesmaids?
Yes, I'm happy that we got the dress. Very happy. All the brides and dresses, all the bridesmaids are here. It's just very, very calm, considering Lily went potty up.
£84. Look at the size of it.
£84 for
Yeah.
flowers? You're a mug. Flip-flops for our sore feet and some tissues for our crying eyes. I hope she's got me all
With the bridesmaids' sore feet sorted, what about the groom?
I think he's absolutely fine. He doesn't stress about anything. Apparently he's currently laid in bed naked. He wrote a speech last night, but at least he's wrote it. As long as he's wrote it, I don't mind. As long as he's there, it'll be okay.
Christy's dress? Oh, stunning. It's beautiful, isn't it? Let me try in a minute. I never did like the other dress anyway.
With the Prosecco flowing to either add fizz to the day or smooth pre-match nerves, one man isn't sure whether he's coming or going. Christy's doting dad, Mike.
Oh, the day's finally here.
Come on, cry.
I think I'm more nervous than Jake. I've had my cry down the A38, so I am dreading seeing her because I know I'm just gonna
Cry right
bawl. Yeah, I know I am. I've bought me tissues.
You'll get me crying,
so
we'll all be crying.
I'll be alright. I will not cry.
Mike, I can see the tears coming out. I'm ready for
that's the cold. That's the cold
Final
outside.
touch.
There you go. Nearly ready.
Jake, mate, I'd marry you.
It's a lovely idea, but Christy is Jake's chosen shipmate and he's ready to set sail with her.
Mike was crying his eyes out, driving down the road. Before he even started the wedding, he was crying.
No, I've not seen her in the dress yet. Not looking forward to it, so I know I'm going to cry, so she's going to look beautiful, I know that. So just want to get it done now.
As Mike holds back the tears, it's finally time for his little girl to dress for her big entrance.
Are we ready? You gonna get naked? I'll bring the dress over to you, yeah?
Off you pop.
Christy is constantly late. Even if it's just a night out, always late. By like 3 hours. But it is her day, so she's allowed to be late.
Yeah, I'm sure she'll be on time. Definitely be on time. Yeah.
She's not late yet. No, she's getting married at 1 o'clock, and it is now quarter to one. She's not even in her dress yet. And it's quarter to one. And it is quarter to one. She's got 15 minutes.
It's a bride's privilege to be late. Luckily, once again, Gran is on hand to soothe Jake's nerves.
She come in yet?
No, you look lovely. Really, really nice.
Big.
All of you.
Is it right?
Yeah.
Finally, and only slightly late, Christy is ready.
Apart from me. Don't cry, Christy. Stop it! Oh, I'm gonna cry. Look at them all crying. Is it raining? Oh, that's the camera.
All right, baby.
You look nice.
You look stunning.
Today's event is being held at a zoo, so a jaguar has been thoughtfully laid on to get Christy there.
I'm okay. I cried when I saw my dad, but that's it. I just want to get there now. Yes, very much looking forward to being Mrs. Owen.
The groom is waiting, so are the guests. Time for Dad Mike to give his little girl away.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I ask you please to be upstanding for their entrance?
Oh, doesn't she look beautiful?
No. It's beautiful, honestly.
No, I'm fine. Oh,
okay. Right.
So, Jake, do you freely take Christy to be your lawful wedded wife?
I do.
Will you love her, respect her, and stand by her through all your life together?
I will.
And Christy, do you freely take Jake to be your lawful wedded husband?
I do. I'm gonna cry.
All right. Well, it gives me great pleasure to declare you are now indeed husband and wife.
While Mr. and Mrs. Owen get ready to start letting their hair down, in Inverness, Jade and co are way ahead of them. The fashion show is about to begin.
Okay, so guys, listen to me a second. Everybody's just about in. You've got 5 minutes. Right. Okay.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. How are you?
Claire. I love it.
Fueled by an entire vineyard, it's less of a fashion show and more of a fancy dress riot.
High five!
I'm shaking. That was absolutely amazing. That was really good. So I think I need to go and get changed now because we've got a quick dress change in between. So I better go and get organised.
Getting the fizz open, Jade.
All right.
With the crowd now whipped into a frenzy, it's time for the big surprise.
Please, ladies and gentlemen, when you get these envelopes, do not open them. Okay, guys, it is time to open your envelopes, please.
I'm just really excited.
Yeah, we can't wait. It's going to be a good day, and the fashion show was great as well.
I'm really surprised that she's getting married, and yeah, it's totally Jade actually. She just does this.
It's just going to be perfect. As soon as I see Mark, my nerves and my emotions are so high. I've never greeted this much in all my life. I'm meant to be a hard girl. Yeah. Whew.
It's exciting times ahead, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is exciting.
24-year-old Christy and 22-year-old Jake have just become man and wife. It was touch and go for a while, but they got there in the end.
You look stunning. Well, just tears, really. There's not much else you can say, is there? She does look beautiful, doesn't she?
All Christy and Co have to do now is have a good time and not frighten the animals.
Stop making weird faces.
Sorry.
There are animals at the zoo, but they're not involved in our wedding.
Yeah.
They're just there. After we get married, you can walk around.
Ceremony was beautiful. Christy looked absolutely amazing. It was quite upsetting. We all got teary, like when she was walking down the aisle and when they said I do, but altogether it was a lovely wedding. We were all an absolute mess. It was, yeah, really, really good. Glad it's all over and done with now. Less stress. I feel great.
Pretty happy.
Yeah, even though it's raining.
I'm so proud today. It's unbelievable. And I hope the rest of the day goes really well, and I'm sure it will do. Absolutely brilliant day.
There's a blue-tongued skink.
I've never been to a wedding at a zoo, but it's different.
First time for everything.
Lovely. It's a Jake and Christy wedding.
It's a Jake and Christy wedding, 100%.
Up in Inverness, never mind Braveheart, there's no room here for the faint-hearted. Jade's guests have just been told they're not just at a fashion show, but a wedding too. Stand by for a riot.
Jade, Martin Bollinger. Yes, please. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. I just need someone to pull all this under bits down.
Jade. Yes. How do you feel now the secret's revealed?
Oh, relieved. I can shout from the roofs all.
You don't want to drink out the bottle, Jade?
Maybe.
True Mackenzie.
So if anyone wants to buy me anything for Christmas, well, it's Bollinger.
Yes, we know Jade. Before today, one of Jade's biggest concerns was guest numbers.
I think the worst that could happen is guests don't turn up. But I hope everyone will come. That's the hardest thing, trying to... You don't know numbers. Usually you'd have a seating plan for and numbers of how many guests were coming, but because it's a surprise wedding, we just have to go off who we've asked and who's said yes to come.
Jade needn't have worried. Backstage, venue owner Joe is reluctantly dragged into the role of stage manager.
we've got more than 100 people. So it's an absolute squash in there. So just to say, when you go in, I want you guys to go through the arch and stand behind the arch. Does that make sense? Right next to the, it's the only way we can get everybody in.
We won't have enough seating for dinner for 100 people,
Don't worry.
so some people won't be staying.
Don't worry.
Okay.
Don't worry. Don't even think about it. Everything is fine. Okay.
Okay, let's go, Molly Mark.
Is it? You ready? Let's go, Molly
It's now Joe's job to get Jade up the aisle, but has the bubbly already taken its toll?
Don't go yet until I go and get your flowers.
Okay, can I take all the stuff
I'm going to
back
go and get the flowers for your hair. Stay here. Big deep breath. Don't drink anymore. Don't drink anymore. You're okay?
I'm okay, I can handle it.
Right.
Joe has got her to the altar. Just a few more steps and her work here is done.
Okay.
I'm ready to do this.
You ready?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Get that song on.
Okay.
And ask if you're able to be upstanding to welcome the bridal party.
But years of dedicated practice means that Jade has enough in the tank to make it up the aisle unaided.
To take out the bins.
And I promise to always love you as a partner.
I promise to always love you as a partner, but while at the same time always respect your individuality.
I will comfort you.
Through sorrow and pain.
Through sorrow and pain.
I will laugh with you.
I will laugh with you through times of joy and happiness.
I will try my best.
I will try my best.
To take the bins out more often.
To take the bins out more often.
Jade, I will love you until the end of time.
I will love you till the end of time.
It's my pleasant duty and great privilege to hereby declare that you, Mark, and you, Jade, are now husband and wife.
Jade's knees up seems to prove the old adage, where there's a will, there's a way. And her fear that their family and friends wouldn't turn up was completely unfounded.
Well, it ended up there's too many people. I know there's too many, but just I didn't accommodate for that amount of people to come. I thought about 80 to 100 people, and we've ended up with 120, 30 people. So, but I wouldn't have it any other way. Chaos.
It's absolutely amazing, beautiful. Really touched by their words, and seeing Mark emotional is making me emotional.
Oh,
It really
the
was.
best time of my life in there. Wife for life now.
A bit surreal, but it was good.
Yeah, I don't think it's kicked in yet. I had so much to do organising the fashion show and all the stress and the nerves of getting married at the end of it. It couldn't have gone better, I think.
Seeing Jade and Mark's face was just made the day for me.
Oh, amazing. This is only something that Jade could pull off.
Do you know what? Given it all the chaos behind the scenes, I think most people would say it went off perfectly. Everybody just wanted the absolute best from the day, so I'm just really, really happy.
I think they were totally surprised, but in a nice way.
Oh, it was absolutely worth all the effort. We've had such a good time, and it's just getting better and better and better. Yay! Woo-hoo!